Hello friends, welcome to part 2 on making of a breakout game, or a brick breaker game in Scratch. If you are new to this tutorial video, please make sure to check out the part 1 of this tutorial series. So in the last video we made the movement mechanism of the paddle. And in this tutorial video, we will be introducing the ball sprite, and make its movement mechanism. So, let's get started. Let's go to Sprite Selection menu, and click on the ball sprite, as shown in the video. Now let's go to the Events menu, and drag a when green flag clicked block. Next let's go to the Looks menu, and drag a set size block below the when green flag clicked block. Edit the 100% to 70% to make the ball little bit smaller for our game. Now let's drag the ball near the middle and lower part of the stage as shown in the video. This position of the ball will be the starting position of the ball. Next let's go to the Motions menu, and drag the Go to XY block below the set size block as shown in the video. Now every time we click the green flag, the ball will be its initial position. Okay, now let's make the ball move. For that let's go to the Control menu, and drag a forever loop below the Go to XY block. Now let's go to the Motions menu and drag a Move 10 Steps block inside the forever loop. Let's edit the number 10 to 8, to adjust the speed of the ball's movement. Now let's click on the green flag, and observe what happens. The ball moves towards the right side of the stage, every time we click the green flag. But our goal is to make the ball move in random direction. For that let's go to Motions menu, and drag the Point in Direction block above the forever loop as shown in the video. Now let's go to the Operators menu, and drag the Pick Random Number block inside the Point in Direction block as shown in the video. And fill the numbers -45 and 45 as shown in the video. Now the ball will start in random direction every time we click the green flag. As the ball is going in random direction every time we click the green flag. Now we have to make the ball bounce back once it touches the edge of the stage. For that let's go to Motions menu, scroll down and drag If on Edge Bounce block inside the forever loop as shown in the video. Now let's look at the output. The ball is bouncing when it touches the edge. One thing to notice is that if the ball is touching the red line it is bouncing back. For our case it should be game over. To prevent bouncing if the ball touches the red line, let's go to Control menu, and drag an If block inside the forever loop, as shown in the video. Now let's go to the Sensing menu, and drag the touching mouse pointer block inside the If block as shown in the video. And select the line instead of mouse pointer. At last let's go to the Controls menu, scroll downwards, and drag the Stop All block inside the If block as shown in the video. Now if the ball touches the red line it will stop the game, and that is what we want. Now we want to make the ball bounce if it touches the paddle. For that let's go to the Control menu and drag another If block inside the forever loop as shown in the video. Next go to the Sensing menu, and drag another touching mouse pointer block inside the If block as shown in the video. Next select the paddle this time. After that let's go to Motions menu, and drag Turn 15-degree block inside the If block. Next let's go to Operators menu, and drag a Pick Random Number block, and place it inside the Turn 15-degree block as shown at the video. Next fill the numbers 155 and 180 in the Pick Random Number block. This will make the ball bounce between 155 to 180 degrees every time the ball touches the paddle. And this is it. Thank you friends for watching the tutorial. On the next part we will introduce the brick sprite in the game. Don't forget to like and subscribe.